Okay, this is just a video for me showing off what I have so far. This is a work in progress. The character is only level 75, so they don't have the belt yet. But this is a self crit uh, build. As you can see, the area of effect is absolutely silly. So the way we're getting this effect area of effect is uh, we're self critting, which is giving us our max endurance charges we hit uh, every time we shock an enemy. Uh, we get our max endurance charges. So then we are then consuming all of those charges uh, for this tectonic slam of cataclysm. So as you can see, 10 charges. It won't have 10 in the final build because we're gonna lose one from the belt. But this is a standard build currently. You can get everything other than the belt it's currently using, I believe, at endgame. I don't think there's any legacy gear specifically that it uses. It's so yeah. So we are self-critting. The area is ridiculous, as you can see when we actually have the charges. Um, like you can see there, and that's like an entire screen away, and we're still hitting further than that. So yeah, the area of effect is ridiculous. So how are we achieving this? So fulcrum, we are reflecting ailments to ourselves. We are chieftain because I needed an easy way to fix ignite damage, so I just went chieftain. Um, so Storm Secret, right, says we take damage um, when our herald hits an enemy. This can, by default, cannot crit. However, we are reflecting ailments to ourselves. We are reflecting brittle, which gives us base. I think it's base 5% chance to be crit. And so the way Storm Secret works is if there is any chance for it to crit, it always crits. So we are always crit recently. So yeah, I'm currently using a +1 charge Meginord's. This won't be part of the build in the final build because as soon as I hit level 78, I'm going to be using Binds of Bloody Vengeance. This makes it so because we've always been crit in the last 4 seconds, our every attack we do is going to be guaranteed crit, right? Um, I'm also currently using an Ashes of the Stars. This is nice, but I believe a Marilyn's Fallacy is going to be better as soon as we get the belt. We're also currently only using a 4-link. I plan to put Eclipse support in, and I also plan to change this to blue for critical multiplier support. But yeah, so Tectonic Slam of Cataclysm consumes all your charges when you use it, but in return you get a large more multiplier per charge. That's 31 because of Ashes of the Stars, so it will be lower. It'll be 24 until I get the Eclipse support. We're using elemental damage with attacks. All our damage is elemental because of the attack and the extra from the fulcrum. Enhance. I don't know if this is necessary, but I like it because it gives us more damage per charge. And life tap is just to fix mana. I may end up swapping this later. We'll see. Our gloves are garbage. They need an upgrade. Calm's Way is a legacy item. I'm using it because of the regen per endurance charge, but I don't think it's necessary. In fact, I can take it off and we can test, right? So we'll be finding this out together. Can this still sustain without the regen? It might not, but I think it's going to be pretty close. Uh, oh, so yeah, so we lose because of the we lost the attributes. So yeah, so as you can see, we are still sustaining even without the regen. So the regen isn't needed. It's just nice to have. Um, so yeah, let's uh, uh, let's go back. Sound. I'll show you. So yeah, our gear. Storm Secret is important. You don't need Death's Door. I'm using it because I have it, and it's a free charge. Um, it's also free bleed immune, so that's nice. Um, oh, it also has ailment duration on you. I forgot about that, to be honest. So that's also good because self um, we're hitting ourselves. I don't think that technically matters because Reflect doesn't use ailment duration on you; it uses enemies. Um, yeah, so Death's Door, really nice. You don't need the plus curse. I'm using it because I have one. Um, we're getting a charge from this. We don't need it. It's nice to have while until we swap our belt. Um, so how we're getting max charges, right? We crit ourselves. Because we are critting ourselves, Foulborn Ambush Charge says gain maximum endurance charges when you take a critical strike. We are always taking a critical strike. We are always max charges. It also gives us a maximum charge. So this Storm Secrets and Self Brittle is how we are enabling this entire build. So our passive tree, again, work in progress. Ideally, I'll remove these accuracy. I might be able to do it right now, to be honest. If I use life tap, I don't know if it'll work if I can use life tap to enable the seismic try and not move the reservation. But if I can, actually, I can test it right now. Do I have a life tap? I should. Yes, I know I have a lot of stash. Yeah, so I have a life tap. So if I do this, I can't do that because it affects the reservation. Yeah, so I can't do that. So um, that's a bummer. So I can't reserve all my mana. I do need some of it then to cast, but that's not a huge deal. Yeah, so we're chieftain. We currently only have Tesalio cleansing water. This is to fix our resistance. I'm probably going to. You can see I haven't done my last two labs yet. Again, uh, those will be fixed. So I'm planning to go Storm's Embrace for max resist. Um, I don't know if this will be necessary because of how big our area is. I might actually end up getting a bloodline later. We'll see. But then I end up getting uh, the, uh, the the big explode for just for faster clear. Uh, Again, not technically necessary. I could go for infinite power, and I might play around with that. We'll see. Um, but so this is only for dot damage. Um, this isn't supposed to be a dot build, so I'm planning to actually instead take War's Herald for the Free Fist of War. Um, yeah, this is a lot of accuracy that I'm probably eventually going to spec out of. I might run there's the golem for accuracy as well as the flat reservation aura, and that would if I did both of those, I would almost certainly be able to drop all of this accuracy. Um, you see, my life isn't a whole lot, so dropping accuracy will let me fix life. Um, Also, yeah, so we are charge stacking. We do take frenzy charges just because they're a more multiplier. Um, and they also give movement and attack speed, so that's nice. We do not, and this is very important, do not take Disciple of Unyielding. Your area will be smaller, and it will uh, reduce the damage you deal. Do not take this. This is important. Uh, we're specking a lot of for multi. I'm planning to spec this wheel just for the crit multi. I say just for the crit multi. It's not really just for the crit multi. I plan on putting my my timeless jewel here as well. So around this we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 nodes. So yeah, that this will be a thing if I end up deciding this isn't worth it. I do not currently have a plan for a timeless jewel for specifically a like a keystone or passives that I need. Getting more crit multi would be huge though. I also, you can see I have a few live nodes, more crit multi. This is a cluster. I may, if I do end up specking the Death's Fury, I'll probably spec 2 extra points to get Ignite Prolif. Yeah, I have this. I have all the endurance charges. I also might end up. You can see there's a wasted point here. It isn't 100% wasted because it is. I mean, there's Chaos Res here that I might end up getting. If I end up not getting the Chaos Res, I'm probably going, or I might end up going here for the power charge. And you might say, well, we always crit. Why would we want power charges? Well, we can get maximum multiplier per power charge, so that would be why we get the power charges if we do. It's probably not worth it unless we get from a timeless jewel another 8 or like 2 8%, or even like 2 3%, like something. I don't know what all the nodes are on the timeless, but yeah, getting more multi per charge will be huge. Getting increased damage per charge will also be huge because you'll probably notice we do not have a whole lot of increase. Like we have yeah, like that's crit chance and multi. That's crit chance, multi, knockback. Yeah, so we don't really have any increases. We're probably like this. Getting the increased effective non-damaging ailments here will be huge. Um, so yeah, like getting that, and then also uh, there was something here. Critical strikes. It wasn't critical strikes. I thought there was something here, but no, there's yeah, like as you can see, the build needs a lot of work. This is just an early proof of concept, but as you can see, the area is ridiculous. I could use concentrated effect and still have a huge area. That isn't an issue. Yeah, so like we don't need these. These are nice for damage reasons. Uh, Again, we're going to use this instead of the Meginords. Um, but yeah, so sustain, right? So we have basically no life, and we were still sustaining even without the regen. So how are we sustaining? Well, we get 30% recoup here, and we're rune grafting 40% of from uh, damage that crits. All our damage that we take from Storm Secret crits, so that's 80%. Uh, so that is basically the only thing that's sustaining us. But as you saw, it is enough. So yeah, the build is coming along. I may do another video later in like a few days when and if I min max it. We'll see. Yeah, this is just early proof of concept, and that is all for now. I will catch you guys later.